Welcome back to the Bright Light Wellness YouTube channel. I am so excited that you are here. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I want to talk to you about melanin. Melanin is the dark brown to black pigment occurring in the hair, skin, and eyes, the iris, on our body, in people and animals, right? Melanin is like our suntan, right? It's our body's natural sun block. And I want to talk to you about this molecule today because it is much more than just a suntan. It is much more than just, nature's sunblock. It does a lot more things for our health, our physiology, and our healing than we realize. Okay. So, yes, it is responsible for tanning of the skin when we are exposed to sunlight. Okay. And if you are out in sunlight, you will get a suntan eventually if you're using the sunlight appropriately. Okay, so melanin is actually an extremely important molecule for us to have in our body. This is another reason why sunlight is imperative to include as a healing modality if you were trying to heal from anything or if you're trying to prevent chronic disease or prevent diseases. So melanin on your skin will help your body have a suntan if you use the sunlight correctly, okay? This tan will help you actually absorb more UV light, okay, and protect your body from any UV light damage. So if you have melanin on your skin, you are not going to get UV damage, okay? It is nature's sunscreen. Nature always gets it right. We need to follow nature's laws, okay? The more melanin, the more tan you are, the more UV light that's in your cells, the healthier you actually are. So again, melanin is not just the pigment on your skin. It is not just in your hair and your eyes. It's actually deep within all of your cells and in your brain. Okay, it's in your mitochondria. You need to have melanin in your body to be healthy, okay? And the more melanin you have, the healthier you are. So your tan is actually a marker of health. So your tan or your lack of tan is actually a marker of health, right? The more melanin you have in your skin, the more UV light your body requires. So if you are someone who is darker skinned, you're going to require a lot more UV light to be healthier. Okay, that's why people who are darker skinned who live in northern latitudes where there's not a lot of UV sunlight tend to develop chronic diseases, unfortunately. Okay. Your body can only produce melanin when your eyes and skin are exposed to UV light. So that's the only way. Your body needs to be exposed to UV light, whether that's UVA and UVB light. This is the only way your body's going to produce melanin. So this lets us know that this molecule is so important and that we actually need it for our physiology, right? We need it to be healthy, that we actually need UVA light and we need UVB light. Eyes and skin in the game without sunblock, sunglasses, and all this other nonsense, okay? That's blocking the light frequencies. However, you must use the sun in the correct sequence. You need to precondition your eyes and skin to morning light for this production of melanin. So we can't just go out midday and make melanin. That's the way that we burn. We have to learn how to build our solar callus. I have another video on that. You have to learn how to use morning light to help prep your cells and your skin to receive UVA and UVB light, okay? UV light and blue light from the sun, blue and violet light, aid this all different, sun has different colors of the rainbow, right? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, indigo, right? UV light, ultraviolet, and blue light aid in your body's ability to detoxify of mold, parasites, bacteria, fungus, and viruses. So the more melanin you have in your cells, the less sensitive you will be to those pathogens. Okay. There used to be something called heliotherapy, where we could just go out into, nature and we would heal from viruses and bacterial and fungal infections. Okay. They used to heal things like tuberculosis and rickets and eczema and lupus and psoriasis and bladder infections and all kinds of things, heart disease with heliotherapy. Okay. This partly because of melanin. Okay. Melanin also aids in removing heavy metals from the body. It is an electron donor. it actually helps you have more electrons in your body, which is a way that we have more energy for our cells to do work. It is also a way that we have more hydrogen in our body. Okay. It increases that as well, which is another good thing we want in our body to help our body run more efficiently and effectively. It actually, if you have a suntan and melanin on your skin, it will protect you from artificial blue light exposure. Okay, not blue light from the sun, blue light from LEDs, screens, fluorescents, and all that. Your tan is actually protective against those negative frequencies. It's an antioxidant, okay? It means it helps reduce oxidative stress in your body, right? Because it's giving you electrons. Electrons, we're talking about reduction versus oxidation, right? The more electrons we have, the more we reduce oxidation, the more the less electrons we have, the more electrons we lose, we have more inflammation, we have more oxidation, oxidative stress. You probably heard that term before, reactive oxygen species, right? So melanin is an amazing molecule, and actually your ability to hold your tan is also a marker of health. If you can, like, you can't see it on me, you can probably see my tan a little bit, but this is wintertime. I have somewhat of a tan still, and I live in New York at the 40th latitude, but I still have somewhat of a tan. My body holds its melanin. Okay, this is also a marker of health, a marker of hormone health, and a marker of health that the body's able to hold its melanin stores, okay, throughout winter. Okay, you build up your melanin spring to fall if you live in a northern latitude, and then, you know, in the wintertime, you have your stores to support it. Okay, another cool thing I want to tell you is people who are fair skinned can still build melanin. I am super fair skinned. I am the kind of person who I never thought would have a good tan. I used to be milk bone white for years. I know it's amazing to me that I can still make a tan and have a beautiful tan. You can see videos of me where I have tans, and see videos of me showing my skin in previous years. I used to be milk bone white and never have a tan. I didn't know then how to use the sun safely, effectively, wisely as medicine. Okay. Now I do. Now I know how to build my solar callus. Now I know how to use sunrise light and UVA light to help prepare my body for UVB light. Now I know how to use my circadian biology and use my circadian rhythms to support my health and healing, of my hormone health and my metabolic health, and to keep my body more in check, right? These are all things that I've learned on my own healing journey, and now that I'm so passionate about sharing with you. Okay. So even if you are fair skinned, you can get a tan and you can use the sun safely and effectively as a healing modality. Okay. And I want to tell you something else about freckles. It's just so interesting because I used to have a ton of freckles and I still have some. And I have two sons. I have three boys, but two of my sons are red hair and freckled, and they get a lot of freckles out in the sun. And did you know that freckles are a storage of melanin, actually, right? They're little melanin storages. And those freckles are actually like these little sun savers, like melanin stores, right? So you'll make a body will produce a lot of them in the summertime, and in the wintertime your body will take that melanin and it will use it to support your health, your healing, and your physiology in the wintertime. And then your freckles will disappear and they will come back in the summertime when you're again exposed to UV light. So the body is so innately smart. For people who don't have a strong solar callus and a strong solar tan, the body uses freckles to support that. So the body can use that melanin when needed in the wintertime. So it's like storing up its melanin use. I mean, the body is so incredible the more I learn about it. So anyway, I wanted to talk with you about melanin today, and I'm hoping that it's helpful to you. If you like it, you know, like the video, comment, share, tell me your experience, tell me more about melanin, what you want to know, what more content you want to learn about melanin, and how it can support your health and your healing. And if you're looking to learn how to use sunlight as a healing modality, I have many different options for you. You can check out the links below. The Get Your Light Right ebook is the cheapest way, and that will help support your using sunlight as a healing modality, and using your indoor lighting environment, you know, to support your health and your healing. And then I also have my personalized healthcare plans, which will personalize everything and tailor it made to you. And I also have one-to-one coaching available, so I can support your body in using, you know, sunlight as medicine and many other things as well. And I also have my Rebalance Your Rhythms course, which really goes into how to use circadian biology in all the ways, all the quantum healing modalities, right? And then I have my podcast as well, which is the Quantum Connection. So you can check that out. So there are many different ways that you can support your health and healing options on my website. If you have any questions, please let me know. Send me an email. Looking forward to supporting your health and your healing. I'm really excited about it. So yeah, like this video, share this video, and let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. And get your solar callus on, get your tan on, get your melanin on. It's going to be a very supportive, healthy healing practice. And if you're not sure how to do that, I can absolutely provide support. Have a good day.